Well, hello. This is the final boss, and this is Lisle Engles, if I'm pronouncing that right, Heavy Distance. This is described as a um, album cover slash interactive music album cover. So I'm in. I was hoping I could drag some stuff around. Okay, action, keyboard,
To
gamepad,
interact with
WASD,
objects,
mouse,
simply run into them.
run, shift. Jump space. Whoa, I got big jumps. Photos R, power F. Whoa. Whoa. That's scary. I'm already scared. The voice is terrifying. But I'm very curious. This is, the developers mentioned that, hey, this is kind of a new experience, so. Okay. Off I go. That's something. I got a cylinder. Can I put it in here? Whoa, that's loud. I will say some balancing on the sound effects couldn't hurt. Because I have it turned up because it is supposed to be musical, but woof. Oh yeah, I hear the heavenly music playing. Whoa, what the fridge? What the fridge? There's an eagle and some lady down there. Oh, heavy distance. The flag. All right, this is very abstract. There's a oh, I got it. I got a picture. I got a picture. So it's kind of like hidden object. Got it. Got it. Got it. Do I want to go down here? I'm going to. I can't really look all the way down. All right, where am I? I'm in a series of things. Should I just seppuku? See what happens. Sweet oblivion. Oh, I just landed. Interesting. There's a thing. I feel like this lady is creepily whispering in my brain. How do I take a picture? It was E. How do I take? All right, whatever. I don't remember. There's scary lady's face. Staring into my soul. Can I jump up on these sides, or is that blocked off? Boom, boom. It is a nice ambient experience. Oh, I can't. How high can I go? Pretty high. I can just YOLO it. I can just yeet my way up here. It's cool. It's cool. I like the idea of like a digital album cover. Scoop. I wonder if ever building a game around a digital performance would be like interesting. It's always something I thought would be cool. Is like having a having like part of like the album itself being like a digital experience, like a part of. I think the folks that did The Littlest Killbot had a little flash game that you could earn his songs on by playing, which I thought was really cool. You got more songs of more levels you beat, but I wonder if there's something like that where there's kind of this like musical. This clock is gymongous. This is slightly terrified, but I'm gonna see what's over here. I'm gonna explore this album cover. That'd be cool if this was like you know, you put it on WebGL and on your like website, you know, because Unity has the WebGL. Oh,
To activate the play button, match photos to clocks.
match photos to clocks. Oh, sorry. Good night. Have a good one. You too. See you in the morning. Match photos to clocks. I thought I put a photo on a. Oh, it's the times. Oh my goodness. Man, I need to get back up there. Do I just climb up the wall like a G? I think I can. I think I physically can. The burb. The burb calls me. It is very spacious, almost too spacious. I kind of wish I could fast travel certain places. There's something here. Yeah, it's. I would say that I would say like while the spacious level design is cool, model and voice, Lisle Engle. Well, Elisa, your voice is awesome, yet slightly terrifying when it's whispering. But I think that's kind of the idea, right? I hope that doesn't offend anyone. But I think that's kind of the goal of. I need to get back up to the top. How do I do that? Is it this thing? It's this. Oh, got something. I'll be darned. I don't think I did this in the right order. I think my seppuku jump was a terrible idea. Should I start another game? Try to start from the beginning? I feel like I just like jump up the sides. Decisions. I mean, the sound design is great. I love sort of sound experiences. I feel like that is something that's really missing from games. Like, I think this, you know, has a few, like, it needs a few things to be more seamless, right? Like, there needs to be some way to teleport between the portions. Like, you know, like, because there are certain points of interest in this game, but they are so separated and they're so far apart that it's like really difficult to engage with them. Like, because I probably need to just restart the game to get over there, and um, but I love the idea of it though. I mean, I think like this audio game experience is something that's really cool. I wondered, like, you know, could you tell stories this way? Could you, you know, build some sort of woo party time? Feels like I'm being born in Silver Mountain. I feel like this reminds me of the Unreal thing because I feel like it gets like way more detailed the closer you get, but I said this was made in Unity, so maybe I'm mistaken. I'm definitely mistaken. It's not the Unreal thing. Man, I'm in the wrong place. Oh, there's something. There's something over there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would say if there's literally stuff hidden back here, it's a little too far away. Like, um, I do wonder, like, I need a few more kind of. Oh, bye. Baited. Oh, there's another one over here, so I'm going for that one. And if this picture bamboozles me, well, gosh darn it. You know, I don't know. I'll be bamboozled. Where'd it go? It's up there somewhere. Along the glossy mountains. Yeah, but like, you know, I think there is actually, you know, I think there needs to be some mechanics kind of polished in this to make it like really something I would like say, hey, so and so, try this out. This is a really cool way to experience an album. But I think, you know, a simple just visual world with like sound and ambiance and experience, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's pretty cool. Where was I saw another picture. I swear I did. Oh, I, I, I. Where was it? Hey, lady. Hello, lady. Ugh. Well, that kind of undulating terrain is a little wonky. Yeah, I probably should like restart the game because it feels like all the content's back there. Though I'm getting still laughed at. Uh, all right. I do wish I could teleport back to the beginning, or there was some way to do that. Because I really feel like I screwed up. All right, we're gonna find out what's over here, and then I'm gonna restart. Oh, I can climb up this, huh? I will go outside your land. But okay, interesting, interesting. I don't know how to restart. Um, hmm. Do I have to exit the game? How do I? Oh, all right, we're gonna try to exit the game and come back in a second. Sorry, I feel like I was not doing it justice. I was not doing it justice, not falling around. Okay, so we're back. We're back. We're gonna go new. I'm not gonna go to my saved game. Photos is R. Found
To
photos. Okay.
interact with objects, simply run into them.
Boop. This is gonna be really loud. Yeah. That was the really loud one. So I need to find a photo. Last time I went through this thing, it was a very loud portal. So we'll do that again. Wah! Still pretty loud. Okay, there's the flag. I don't think I want to mess... There's like a picture in there somewhere. I don't know. You can give this another go. Troop. Oh, so there was a picture over there. But I thought it disappeared. Uh, I need to get over there. I do not think I... Whoa, dude. Shit, so fast. I don't know if I want to go down there. Whoa, why am I climbing up the edge? Easy there. Easy there, old sport. Screw. I wish I could look all the way down, but this is the best I think I'm gonna... We're going for it. We're going through the pipes. Boop. It's really cool, though. Honestly, I love the creative idea behind this. I think, like, it might be worth, like, you know, having a Unity... like somebody that's like done a million Unity things just go through it once, because it does feel like a few little tweaks and optimizations could really like evolve this and make this even stronger of an album cover, interactive album cover, right? But I am sad that now that I'm here, I don't get as much music. I kind of, well, here it's starting finally. I hear the eagle. I mean, maybe the album is very ambient, which I get. Burb. Burb Crossing, is that where... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Why? No, no, the ground fell out from under me. Portrait, photo by Perry Gallagher Photography. All right. This is cool, though. Cool project. Like the project. Whoa. I'm going to get that photo again. See, there's another one over there, but it bamboozled me last time. It literally fooled me. I'm just going to, like, blindly run in that direction. See if I can get another photo. Bring it next to a... B. Okay, so I got that one. I need to get that one over there. So I'm just going to blindly run in that direction. I'm going to get 3 photos and see if I can pair one with a clock. And then if none of those pair with an available clock, I think I might have given it my best shot. Jump, jump, jump. Alright, we're almost there. I think. We're getting there. Oh, there better be a photo in here. Yes! 305, what's up? Whoop, skirt. Can this teleport? I do not. I feel something. Feel it in my fingers. I really want to get back to the top. It breaks my heart that I can't get back up there easily. And that is really I would say that's an issue. At this point, like, just having content out of reach feels very sad. And I would say it's worth resolving. I know this is the beta, so this is like the time to hear it, right? It's worth resolving that, finding a way back up to the top. I mean, you could even just use another arch, or maybe there is one, I just haven't seen it. But maybe it's like a really big arch that just takes you back to the beginning. Aw, thanks. Such a nice person. Reassuring words. Alright, where's the big clock? I hope this one's at 3:05, 5:44, or 2:45. Burb. Hello, bird. Take me up, bird. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Easter eggs here, I imagine, too, that maybe I've just missed. But I imagine if I, like, go through... I have not listened to the album, admittedly. Alright, what is that? That's 2:45? Yes! It did something. It solidified into a frame. Okay. Oh, there is a... Oh, it's so hard to see! Oh my gracious! There is a way back up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that needs to be a little more obvious, or maybe have a couple of them. Yeah, wow. That, oh my gosh. That broke my heart a little bit. Wow. That hurt my soul. That hurt my soul. I didn't realize I was there the whole time. Oh, do I have any of these? No, that's like a 820. No, it's something 25. I'll just hang out here. All right. So, I did a... Oh, and I found another one of those in my other game. Oh. Alright, we're going to go back through here. Back through here? No. Oh, stop. Alright, wow. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm gonna make a dive for this, like, bridge. I think if I jump off right here, I should be able to just hit it! Oh! Oh, no! Alright. I might call it here. That was such a heartbreaker that I missed the bridge. I think my spirit has been wounded. But no, it's just I love the artistic merit of this. I love the idea of this. Soundscapes, experience, like interactive experiential spaces, I think are just like absolutely underutilized. I feel like AAA games should sneak them in much more often than they do, and I feel like it's a bit of a cop out that like you can't walk through a door into some crazy experience and like, you know, because that's the thing, like you have this whole like moldable universe that you can navigate and like do whatever you want in, and you know, so often it very closely resembles reality. But I'm glad that this musician is taking the opportunity to say, hey, this is a very flexible medium. I can do some cool stuff here that maybe hasn't been done as often. And I think they're absolutely, absolutely crushing it in that respect. But anyways, this is Heavy Distance. My feedback on the game aspects of it, concept 10 out of 10. Love the concept. Like the sound design, like that is awesome. Everything is really spaced out. I know it is called Heavy Distance, but you might want to make the avatar character be able to run a little faster or move a little more efficiently. Like the boundaryless space I think is fine. Being able to like climb up any wall is okay. It does lead, and you probably saw this, to a much less directed play experience. And like, the points of interest are a little more spaced out. It's a little harder to understand what goes where and why. Oh, there's another arch. Is this arch gonna do something to me? No. This one, no, it
To
doesn't like.
activate the play button, match photos to clocks.
No, this one doesn't do anything. It's just that gate. All right. But yeah, I do think it needs to be a smaller map or a lot more navigable. I do think that shortcuts, ways to jump between areas needs to be a lot more obvious and accessible. Like that, like arch needs to be like this return arch needs to be like in 5 places down here. It's okay to replicate something like, why have more? Why have only one door tucked away, on this funky hill? Um, when it's easy as like copying a prefab to get another one, right? Shkaboof. All right, I'm gonna try. Yeah, there's stuff all over the place. What's this? What happens if I go this way? I'm kind of curious. Do I just fall out of existence? Yes, I do. So yeah, safeguards for stuff like this might be helpful. Oh, it teleports me back. That's nice. That's actually quite nice. Glad you did that. I'm going. Come on, yeah! Come on, yeah! But yeah, I mean, it's a cool experience. There's something just nice about wandering in like kind of like a weird, undefined world. I do think that there needs to be like some of the music. I mean, like I like the kind of the background or like the soft music. Maybe that is the album. I have not heard it, but I do wonder if there is some opportunity for like, like kind of playing through the album even and saying, oh hey, I'm like in this album, but I'm also like playing it and doing these various things. Can I get up there? Maybe. Oh yeah, I got you 820. That's the one at the beginning, right? So I don't know where I am right now. Okay, we're gonna go down this slide. Whee! All right, I think that's a teleport up there. But I mean, obviously, I'm still playing it. I just love this experience. I do think that it would have. It does need some polish, obviously, but the idea of it's great, and it's serving its purpose, right? Like if this was saying, "Hey, I'm a AAA game. I'm gonna be crazy high fidelity," probably wouldn't, rate it, as highly, right? Because obviously there's a lot of, technical things that are still getting sorted out. But the fact that this is saying, hey, first and foremost, I'm expressing some of the feeling that's behind this album, behind this music, I think it's succeeding in that. Like, there's definitely an experience being made here. And, like, obviously, I'm always voting for, hey, if you can make that experience more streamlined or more seamless, that's great. Like, and that should be something to strive for. Um, but hey, like it's probably like a first attempt at something like this, and it's absolutely fantastic. So great job to the developer. Oh, I cannot teleport through that one. Boo. Thought that was gonna take me home. uh, 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 uh. How do I get to that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, though, cool project. I would definitely say, hey, if I mean, give this a little bit more time. Give this that extra layer of polish that you can. Vary some of the textures, vary some of the assets you're using. Like I would say, give it like 1 month of just polishing this really nicely, giving some quality of life stuff to people playing this, making it simpler. And I think that experience will be delivered. Like, I think what it comes down to is saying, hey, is this delivering that experience that we want it to? And I'd say it's getting close in terms of like this kind of surreal walking around this album experience, but it needs more sound design, I think. The sound is a little like is great when it's there, but then it kind of, is fading quite heavily into the background, or just kind of that soft piano, which is beautiful, but it doesn't seem to vary between like tracks. Like it'd be so cool if I could listen to the album by playing through this world. Oh, I just screwed up. Whoops. I fall. Skirp. Sweet heavens. But anyways, great job on the project. I'm excited to see what you come up with next. I think this is a really cool way of approaching something like this. Also, you might want to lock the mouse on the screen because I can see it over on my second monitor over here. So like my mouse is zooming around. But yeah, there's a few of those little like fixes I think that are required. But I think this is close to delivering the experience it wants to deliver, but I also just think there's a lot of potential in this concept of these, hey, this like really immersive, musical, experiential 3D interactive world, and I hope you keep doing that, and I would definitely encourage you to keep doing that. But in any case, have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.